Hello there, everybody. Thank you so much for stopping by for your daily live tarot readings. This is going to be for January 14th. We are going to go ahead and get started with Aries right off the bat. Let's see what's coming up. 3 cards for Aries. Okay, so Aries, what you have is the High Priestess in reverse, Queen of Wands in reverse, and the Hanged Man showing up right side up. Okay, so with these 3 cards, Aries, what I see going on with you is that you are really, really, really confused about something going on with a person in your life. This is somebody who's normally very sunshiny and outgoing, has very positive energy and perspective, and they have some kind of problem that they're just not sure how to deal with. And because you're confused about this person that has this problem, you're spending some time on the 14th just really in that hanged man position, stopping, pondering, meditating, doing whatever it takes to try to figure out what way you can do to help this sunshiny personality that's in your life that's important to you, what you can do to help them with their problem or their situation so that they get back to feeling like their sunshiny self again instead of somebody who's sort of stuck in a problem and doesn't know how to move forward. So that's what I see going on for you on the 14th, Aries, just working on trying to help somebody that you're really confused about. I think you're really confused about what's going on, why this is even a problem for them, and you're really working on, okay, what can I do to help fix that problem? Okay. Let's look at Taurus next for January 14th. See what's coming up for you guys. You have cards trying to flip out, but not quite making it. Let's see what we have. Okay, so Taurus, you've got 2 5s. Let's change. You've got the 5 of Swords in reverse, 6 of Pentacles, and the 5 of Cups. Okay, so 5 of Swords in reverse just means that there has been fighting and debating, arguments going on. There is coming an end of those as things are brought into a more reciprocal situation. So this could be, so far we're looking at this could be a relationship, this could be an employer employee relationship, could be a romantic relationship, friendship, family type thing. But there's been fighting, bickering, debating, arguing going on over the idea that the relationship is not a reciprocal one. It's not equal for both sides. And because that's been going on, even when this fighting ends, I still see you as being disappointed. I think what's being called reciprocal now, which is what has brought the fighting to an end because now things are reciprocal, I think that still has you feeling pretty disappointed. Pretty disappointed. It seems to me like what's going on, Taurus, is things from the past are not being, that where you've put in energy and effort into things from the past, you're not being compensated for any of that. All that stuff is water under the bridge. Everything that's reciprocal is reciprocal going forward, but there's no payback for all that you've put into this before. So even though it's a reciprocal situation, still doesn't feel very fair to you, Taurus. Okay? So that is Taurus for the 14th. Hey there, Aria. Welcome, welcome. How are you, my dear? Alrighty, let's look next at Gemini. And this is going to be a Gemini for January 14th. Yep, there went one. Got the High Priestess card flipped right out for you, Gemini. Let's see what else we have. Okay, Gemini, the way the High Priestess card flipped out, it flipped out sort of at an angle, so I'm going to read it at the angle. But anyway, this is the card, followed by the Lovers, and followed by the King of Pentacles. So This is going to be talking about for people who are partnered up with somebody who is married, who is stable, who is down to earth, very practical. Okay. And I think there has been, I think there have been some secrets whenever it came to that person. And I think some of those secrets are actually coming out on the 14th for you, Geminis. You're going to be understanding some things about this person that you did not know before. Okay. I think that you kind of intuitively expected, but you didn't have confirmation. You're going to know for sure on the 14th. Sequoia, hello, hello. How you doing, honey bunny? Glad you're doing good, Aria. Okay, this is next Cancer for January 14th. Thank you for the thumbs up. I do appreciate that. Also, those of you who find this video helpful, please share it with others so that they may find it helpful as well. La da 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 da. Cancers. Okay, you guys have the Ace of Wands showing up in reverse. Nine of Cups showing up in reverse. 10 of Wands showing up right side up. Okay, Cancers, I think that you're doing something responsible tomorrow on the 14th. And that responsible thing is you're getting out of a commitment or agreement that you had made. And I think that this is not a fun choice for you. This is kind of a hard choice for you to get out of that commitment or agreement that you made. But it is the responsible thing to do going forward. So that's what I see for you, Cancers. La, da, 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 da. Let's look next at Leo for the 14th. Okay, Leos. All right, Leo, Leo, Leo. You guys came up with the Queen of Pentacles, the King of Wands, along with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. What is going on? Okay, so Leos, I think that you guys are in a pretty secure financial situation whenever the 14th rolls around. And I do think that you have somebody who is probably a male fire sign, but doesn't have to be. Could be a fire sign also in their rising. I see rising signs come up a lot. But anyway, a male fire sign or somebody who's just very sunshiny, excuse me. Sorry about that. Somebody who has a very sunshiny outlook, perception, somebody who's very social, outgoing. This person comes to you, and I think that they're asking you to help them out financially, actually, on the 14th. They're going to need some help financially. Maybe they dropped their cell phone in the toilet, or, maybe they're just a little short on their check or something. But anyway, you do have somebody who is coming to you, probably a male or also more dominant female, somebody who is very sunshiny, outgoing, very social, coming to you, and is going to be asking you for financial help on the 14th. All right, that's Leo. Next up, we have Virgo. Virgo, Virgo, Virgo. This is Virgo for the 14th of January. We had a card sort of jump, but it didn't really make it, so we don't count that. Almost only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades. That's what my dad says. Hello there, Nelly. Okay, Virgos. All right, Virgos. Nine of Swords in reverse. Six of Pentacles in reverse. Wheel of Fortune. Virgos, I think you're giving somebody the boot. I'm hearing that you are giving somebody the boot. Now, that is not technically what's on these cards. So we're going to read the cards too. But I do feel like there's a situation that has been uneven, unequal, unfair, unreciprocal. That's verified by the Six of Coins in reverse. I think this has been stressing you out. You're no longer stressed out by this situation that's not evil, or it's not evil. Maybe it's evil. It's not reciprocal. You're no longer being stressed out by the not reciprocal situation. And your Wheel of Fortune is turning in a positive direction now. I think your Wheel of Fortune is turning in a positive direction because you had this person that you used to stress out about because things were not reciprocal. And you said, I'm done with that. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, bye-bye. And now things are going much better for you, much more smoothly for you. The waters are much more calm for you. Okay. So I think that's what's going on the 14th. I think you are getting rid of somebody from your energy who really just drained you of all your resources, all your energy, so that now you can actually move forward and make some progress towards the things that are important to you and that are necessary for you. Okay. All right. So that was who? That was Virgo. Next up is Libra. And this is Libra for January 14th. La, da, 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 la, da, da. Okay, Libras. What do you have? What do you have? Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Queen of Cups in reverse. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. Okay, Libra. All right. Okay, so Libra, we're looking at some kind of situation with somebody who's close to you, whether this is a partner, whether this is a good friend, whether this is, a sibling that you talk to all the time, or a child or a parent that you talk to all the time. But we have a situation going on with somebody who is close to you. Okay. Could be a significant other or romantic interest just as well. And what we have going on is you have been being very generous with this person, um, in the hopes that your generosity would help them to be able to improve their situation or their. And what you're seeing is that generosity is actually, instead of being used to help this person propel forward, they're just kind of taking this generosity for granted and sort of living hand to mouth with this generosity instead of using it to make any kind of progress. Okay. So, excuse me, you've decided to give that generosity to that person. And because you're cutting off that generosity to that person, because you're close to them with this Nine of Pentacles in reverse, you also miss them. You miss them. And you also kind of know that they really can't make it by themselves. But at the same time, you don't feel like you can keep just propping them up, propping them up, propping them up. And whenever you're missing them and knowing, that they really can't make it by themselves, but you have cut them off because you felt like you haven't had any other choice here, Libra. We see them having a fit. This person is going to have a really big fit because they're used to you propping them up. They're used to that's how things work. Okay, so they're having a really big fit about this. They're not taking the standing or lying down. Okay, so that's what I see going on in your day, Libra. Sorry about that. That's just rough. Sounds very rough. Next, let's look at Scorpio. This is Scorpio for January 14th. Emperor, are you a Libra? Scorpio, coming right up. Scorpio, Scorpio, Scorpio. Okay, let's see here. What do we have? Ten of Swords in reverse. Ten of Pentacles in reverse. And Ten of Cups, right side up. What on earth is going on here for us Scorpios? First of all, well, let me see if I can put the whole picture together. La, da, 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 la, da, 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 da. First idea that we have with this Ten of Swords in reverse is that something is not over. All right. Now, this is something that we thought was over. We thought had been put to bed. This is something that could have been a long-standing argument, debate, or just tense situation that we thought was over. When this card comes back up, when this card comes up in reverse, it says, well, we thought it was over, but it's not. It's raising its head again. Whatever this tense situation is, it's raising its head again because it needs to be dealt with before it can really be put to sleep for good, okay? Or resurrected, one of the two. Then we've got the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. This just means that we are working on adding to our security. We are trying to level up on our security. Maybe we're going for a raise or a promotion or expanding our business or whatever that is. But with this Ten of Pentacles in reverse, it's like we're not hitting that next level. Something's blocking us. There's some kind of obstacle. Maybe we have a personal blockage. Maybe there's something in the exterior that's influencing this. But we're having a hard time leveling up in a material way. And I think that this coming back, whatever this tension is coming back, is impacting that. It's keeping us from moving forward in a material way. However, human nature, we do have the Ten of Cups, so we're happy. Whatever this is that has come back, we're happy it's come back at the same time that it's keeping us from leveling up in a material or financial way. Okay? We're complicated beings, Scorpios. Yeah. And I think that this has a lot to do with the idea that, especially if this is a person that comes back, or this is an issue around a person that comes back, if it's a codependent relationship, something like that, then that can be, instead of moving us forward financially or material wise, can be moving us backwards material wise. But we're happy. We're just happy to be around this person again because that's kind of the way we're wired sometimes, is to give, 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 give whenever we care about somebody. And that is just part of what we do. It's not very productive. It's self-sabotage, basically. But we're very happy. We're happy that we have something to give. We're happy this person is around. We're happy they're receiving from us. We're happy. We might need to see therapists, but by golly, we're happy. Okay, so that's Scorpio. And by the way, I can say that because I am a Scorpio. You're a Virgo? Oh, okay. So you were just before Libra. Okay, Sagittarius. Sagittarius, Sagittarius, Sagittarius. For January 14th. La, da, da, da. La, da, 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 da. Okay, Sagittarius, you guys came up with the Hanged Man, the Queen of Cups, and the Knight of Swords in reverse. Okay. So, Sagittarius, with the Hanged Man, there is something that you are waiting on, and I think that what you're doing while you're waiting is you are spying on a female or on a less dominant personality type of male. You're spying on somebody and you're waiting. You want to see what you can see. You're not making any kind of judgments until you see what's going on with this person. So you're holding off, gathering information. And this is going to be a water sign, either a sun sign or a rising sign. Most people don't know rising signs. So this person is somebody who's going to be deeply rooted in looking at things from an emotional standpoint. They're going to be somebody who looks at things from a deeper level, not a superficial level. And they're going to be somebody who has a lot of empathy and maybe even psychic ability, and who is sensitive to the people around her, or him, if it's a more less dominant personality, him, more sensitive to the people around them. Yeah. So that's somebody that you're basically spying on. You're stalking them, either online or in person, or maybe you're talking to mutual friends to find out what's going on with them. And you're just waiting. You're waiting to see, you know, I don't really feel like you're communicating with them. You wouldn't have to stalk them if you were communicating with them, I guess. So that's kind of obvious. But I do think that you're waiting to hear a particular thing. And if you hear that thing, then I think you're going to feel like, okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and talk to this person, or I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to reach out to this person, or whatever it is. Okay? So that's for you, Sagittarius. Next up, we have Capricorn. All right, so Capricorn, this is you guys for January the 14th. Woo, baby. Okay, so Capricorns, you guys have the Seven of Cups. You guys have Temperance. And you guys have the Tower. Okay. Bum ba da bum. The Tower. All right, so I really think that what happened, Capricorn, is that you have a situation in your life where something that made you feel secure and safe was suddenly and unexpectedly removed. And I think that that may be happening actually on the 14th itself. I think you're going to recover from this very, very, very quickly, because we see on the very same day that you have options. Whatever this is that disappeared, you've got options to replace it very quickly. And we've got the Temperance card here. You're doing some healing from this Tower situation. So maybe the Tower went down before. Maybe it went down on the 13th or the 12th or a week ago. But now you've got enough options. You're starting to see that you can replace whatever security that Tower was giving you. You can replace that. And you can actually replace that situation with something that was better than what you had before. And that's bringing a lot of healing to you. Okay? So that's for Capricorns. And next up is Aquarius. Aquarius. You have cards that want to fall out, but they haven't done it yet. I don't take want tos. Almost only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades. This is not horseshoes, nor is it hand grenades. Okay, Aquarius. La da 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 da. What you guys have showing up is the Ace of Cups, King of Swords in reverse, and the world right side up. Aquarius. Gosh, you guys are almost as messed up as us Scorpios, I think. Not quite. Ace of Cups coming up with that King of Swords in reverse. Okay, this to me is kind of like a wish fulfillment thing, okay? Now, the reason I say it's messed up is because, well, you'll understand. So you've got this Ace of Cups, you've got this new beginning or re-beginning. I think for a lot of you, it's a re-beginning. With this King of Swords guy in reverse, he's my grumpy Ned, okay? He's just not happy. It's very critical, sarcastic, could be loud. He's not a fun guy to be around, really. Honestly, think about it. He's not fun to be around. But this is the world. This is your ideal. This is what you actually want. So you have a new beginning with Grumpy Ned, and you're happy about it. Okay? That's what I have coming in for you, Aquariuses. Your dog's an Aquarius? Is she a female or a male? Does she have a Grumpy Ned? Are they kind of on and off all the time? He acts like a butthole, and then she takes him back anyway. Because that's kind of what we had going on there. All right, so this is for Pisces. We already had one card flip out. I don't know if these Predictions apply to dogs. Wouldn't that be interesting? Oh, I used to have a couple of Shih Tzus. It's hard not to spoil a Shih Tzu. Alrighty. Okay, Pisces. Four of Swords. Hanged Man. Eight of Pentacles. This is for the 14th of January. Okay, so I'm getting actually two different interpretations here. So for some of you, it's going to be one way, and for some of you, it's going to be another. You should be able to recognize which way this is playing out in your life. If you won't recognize it today, you'll probably recognize it tomorrow when it happens. Four of Swords, especially in this deck, fetal position. The one that I think is most common translation for you guys is not feeling very good. Not feeling very good, not feeling like going to work. You want to stay in your own four walls, stay in your room, stay in your house. You do not want to go to work. You probably aren't going to work. Or maybe you're going into work late because we've got the Hanged Man here. Taking some time to get out of those four walls and out of that fetal position. And then, Eight of Pentacles, then going to work late. Late. Now, here's the other way that this can be interpreted, and this is going to be for some of you. And it's completely different than how you feel physically during the day and whether you work or not. Pisces, you could be taking a break from a relationship, friendship, romantic relationship, blah, 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 etc., etc. With the Hanged Man, you're taking some time during this break. You're really trying to see everything about this from every possible angle. You don't want to make a mistake when it comes to this relationship. At the end of the day, which may be much more figurative than literal, you guys end up working things out in the relationship. Could be the same day. Could be the 14th. Or it could be much later. You know, if you guys want a more specific reading on that, I would be happy to read for you. Best way to reach me is call me or Skype me. My contact information is on the website in the description box below. Okay, so that was for Pisces. So all of you do know I do private readings. They're either on the phone or on Skype, your choice. Depends on whether you want a camera reading or a verbal reading. Either way, it's just as good as the other. Doesn't matter to me at all. Best way to schedule a reading with me is to use the contact information listed on the website in the description box below. I do want to thank all of you for stopping by, for hanging out, for sharing, for liking, subscribing, and for just generally supporting me. I do appreciate all of that. Thank you for all the thumbs ups. And I look forward to reading for some of you later on today, and I'll see the rest of you back on the next video. Peace out.